What's up everyone? Ever see those super slick add to cart animations and wonder how they are made? Well, wonder no more. In this tutorial, I'm breaking down the exact step-by-step process to create this awesome motion graphic. And I promise you it's way easier than you think. To follow along, grab the free project file from the link given in the description down below. So let's jump right into After Effects and get started. So firstly, let's double click to open this precomp. When you will download the free project file from the description down below, you will see the final precomp over here. You have to double click to open it. So yeah, now you can see all the layers, different layers out here. I have separated each layer with its own color. So for the background, I have set the color to brown color, and for the shape layers, I have set it the blue color, and for the PNG layer, the yellow color is selected, and for the text layer, the red color is selected, and the final, the adjustment layer, I have set the green color for that. So yeah, let's quickly turn off all the layers so you didn't get messed up with that all layers. So let's quickly turn on our first layer, which is obviously a background layer, which is a black solid layer, or you can choose any color you want. I have choose the like maybe dark purple color for that background. You can go with your desired color background you want. So yeah, so on this background I didn't have applied any effect. You can apply the gradient effect, gradient ramp effect, or forecolor gradient effect, whatever you would want to do with it, you can go with it. Okay, now let's quickly turn on our second layer, which is a shape layer. So basically using the rounded rectangle tool and the fill turned with the solid color on and the stroke turned off, and for the background color or for the fill color, I have used the same color as the background, but a little more like a lighter color. Like you can see the background color is like dark color, and when you zoom in you can see the difference between the shape and the background. So a little bit lighter color I have used for the shape. Now let's quickly turn on our third layer, which is a same shape layer but with the fill turned off and the stroke turned on with the 3 pixels width. And for the stroke colors, I have used different colors. You can go with your desired color settings, or you can go with the radial gradient or linear gradient. I have used the linear gradient effect, and I have used these different colors. You can apply the same colors as you like, or you can go with any color you like. So I have used the different colors, so it gives a cool gradient effect on the stroke. So yeah, hit OK, and you can see this animation. So for the animation, let's quickly expand this stroke layer, expand the contents, and expand the trim path. And basically I have used the trim path property using the go to add and just click on the trim path and you will get that property. So I have animated the trim path property from the end, firstly end from 0 to 100, from 0 to 100. So it comes like this. So yeah, this is the endpoint, this is the 0, and this is the 100 point. And before the like 2 frames, around second frame, I have animated the start property too. So from it goes from 0 to 100 like before. When it comes to end, to 0 to 100, and after that it comes from 0 to 100, firstly the end property, and after that the start property. So it comes like this and it goes like to its previous position where it came from. So yeah, and for the stroke width, I have already told you that it is set to 3 pixels. You can increase it a little bit but not too much. Looks good for that. So yeah, and just select those keyframes and hit F9 for easy ease, so it looks smoother. Your animation will be smoother for now. So let's quickly select this stroke layer and go to effect controls, and on this effect I have just applied the deep glow effect. You can go with the default glow effect. I have used the radius about to 420 pixels or 420%, and the exposure around 0.60, and for the blend mode I have set to add, and just I have used the chromatic aberrations about 0.25, so it gives a cool gradient effect and the glow effect you can see. Yeah, so that was our effect. So let's hit U to hide the properties. Let's quickly turn on our fourth layer, which is a card. You are seeing this card icon. I have downloaded it from the flat icon. You can download it from there, any PNG you want to use in this project. So For the animation, I have hit U to see its keyframe. So basically I have used the position and opacity property. So basically it comes from after the stroke animation starts, it comes from the left of the composition little bit, and from 0 to 100 opacity, and it comes like this. And when the one round of stroke ends, it goes off back to its previous position. So yeah, so this was our cart animation. Again, hit U to hide the properties. Let's turn on our text layer, which is saying like add to cart. Again, you are free to add any text you like. So for the text, I have applied the same animation, like hit U to see its keyframe. So after the cart animation starts, around 2 frame or 3 frame, the text comes like this from down to up. So I've applied the same animation but from the down to up, like position and opacity properties. So it comes from down little bit like this, and a little pause over here, and just it goes after the stroke ends. So yeah, just ease the keyframe for the smoother animation. So hit U to hide all the keyframes. And lastly, just I have added a adjustment layer. Just you can go with right click, go to new, and just add adjustment layer and just rename it as to noise. So let's select this, and just I have applied basically a 4% noise effect with the noise type to unchecked, use color noise, and it gives a cool texture type feel to your motion graphic. And now for the icons and the text, just click on this layer, and the same I have applied the deep glow effect but with a radius of 50% and the exposure about 0.05, and the blend mode to set to screen, and the same I have applied to the card icon too. And yeah, so this was our animation. So, and lastly, just turn on the motion blur for the shape and the icon and the text. So yeah, this was our final animation. You can free to use any assets or any text, or you are free to use any of the changes you like. So let's see our final animation for this. Super awesome. So yeah, and there you have it, your very own professional looking add to cart animation, ready to drop into any project. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, hitting that like button and subscribing truly helps the channel grow and allows me to make more content like this for you. I would love to see what you create, so please drop a link to your final animation in the comments below. Keep creating, and I will see you in the next video.